This game seriously has got the longest load for any title menu I've ever seen.
Really?
I timed it yesterday with 60 seconds.
There's a lot of... Nah, that's nothing compared to 2K.
I think 2K is not as bad.
Really? 2K is unbelievably huge. Like, it takes forever to load.
So this is
most every game does on this console, it seems like.
I think maybe the reason why I don't think that is because there's nothing flashy going on right now. And so you're just looking at this and you're like, what? Is the game broken? Because I the first time, see, we got press A to continue. All right, this is Pure Pool. We're playing this on Xbox One. This is out on Steam, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. This is by Ripstone. It's published by Ripstone. Produced by Vufu Studios. I'm Zach Brown, and Ben Martin's with me. What's up, Ben?
Hey, how's it going?
And this is Smothered Chicken upon further review. So the cool thing about this game is when it boots up, this is it. You're like in it, right here. You can just start practicing, whatnot, and then this is part of the what the game's processing when it loads. So it immediately practices or loads into like a practice game.
So this is kind of a cool looking bar. Where's this at?
I don't know. See, that's what I was gonna ask you. Do you think Pool is like high class upscale bar, or do you think of it as more of a truck stop?
I think Pool can be anywhere. I mean, that's a game that I've played in
every situation.
Yeah.
Like the most towny of towny bars, and you can go to like a really upscale environment and Pool is still legit there.
Yep.
So this is the main menu. You've got a quick game mode where you can jump in and select. These are the different types of games it has. US 8-ball, 9-ball, black ball, killer, and accumulator.
So what are black ball, killer, and accumulator? What are these?
Black ball is basically like 8-ball, but it's in the United Kingdom, and they just play with red and yellow balls. They're all solids, and you knock a color in, and then you just have to knock the rest of that color in. And then the 8-ball is the last, or the black ball is the last one you want to get. US 8-ball is basically what we would think of as Pool, except they have a few alterations on the rules that I'm not familiar with.
Like where you have to hit them in order? And
no, not even that. It's more like if you scratch, you can put the ball anywhere on the table.
Oh, that's pretty normal.
Is it? Because I've always played it as you have to put it on within the back 2 dots.
There's 2 different types of a scratch normally. So there's like the ball in hand, and then there's the regular, what they would call table scratch.
What is ball in hand?
Ball in hand's where you can place it anywhere.
Okay, that's how this is. Killer is you take turns having to sink a shot. You have 3 lives, and if you fail to sink a ball into the pocket, you lose a life. And so you either want to be the player to sink the last ball in, or you don't. But you want to do that on top of managing the 3 lives that you have. Or the 9-ball is, I believe, 1 through 8 first, and then you got to get 9.
Yeah.
And then the last person to get the 9 wins. So like, if you think you can put a run on the table, do it, but then you don't want to leave yourself in position to where the person can come in and clean up.
Yeah.
And the accumulator, I think that's the one where you get points for each ball that you sink. And they have different values. So
I've played quite a bit of Pool over the years, but I have not played a Pool video game since probably Windows 95.
You know what? This game is actually kind of relaxing. I haven't played a Pool game in a while as well. So let's go on and get into a quick game here. So like the first thing you can do is you can play a quick game online. You can select the skill level that you want to get matched up with. To be honest, every time I played, I've selected amateur, and it can't find an amateur player, or if it does find a guy, they're like 50 levels ahead of me. So that's something you do as you play. You earn points, and you can level up. I'm level 2. Haven't really accomplished much. You can get different cues you can unlock.
Oh, nice.
You can have different colors. So
that is pretty cool.
We want to go yellow, green, yellow. I actually like a slate color myself. So we'll just stick with this slate. Table skin color. You can put things kind of trippy.
Playing in space.
I'm just gonna keep it classy, clean. We've got some options here where this is inverted stuff. There's a shot cinematic that occurs when you win the game, but I'm not sure what these are. Okay, but anyways, let's go on here. You play a quick game. You can play head-to-head with another player. Unfortunately, that player cannot be signed into their account. So, you don't... Gotcha. It's just like a random guy.
Yeah.
So we'll just play classic 8-ball here, and me versus you. I go first. So you use the left stick to move the placement of the ball around. Use the right stick for aiming. The white line shows if you make contact with the cue ball, like the path that it's going to take.
Yeah.
And then, so to place it, it's Y. X lets you back up and, circle around the table. If you want to put spin on the ball, you can hold the B button, and it allows you to position where you're going to strike the cue ball. To actually follow through and strike with your stick, you pull back on the right stick, and then you have to push it forward. So like the further you pull it back, and I think the faster you push it forward, I don't know how sensitive this is. This is the one thing I still can't gauge, but you push it forward, and it pushes the ball, or it strikes the ball, and then that's how you set up a break. So now it's your turn.
All right.
So if you got any questions,
let's
feel free to ask.
Check this out.
It's a very pretty game. I mean,
it is really, it definitely has a...
There's a lot of gloss. There's a nice little aesthetic, the environment. Going for that stripe.
Oh.
But you got... Oh, I thought you got slop almost there.
I was trying to set it up for my next shot.
All right, so here's something. You see that yellow?
Yeah.
That's the position of the ball that you're going to strike, where it will go.
And
then the white is where your cue ball will go.
Yep.
So we've got that. This game allows me to do things that I don't think I would ever be able to accomplish. Because like I've played... Pool is like one of these games that I play with my family.
Yeah.
On holidays. Even over at my grandpa's house, he's got a pool table. Yeah. Like me personally, I have a hard time lining up shots just because I don't know necessarily where that like here, for example, like if I was going to try to bank this in, this is what I would probably do in real life. But see, because it's got that little indicator there, I know this is where I want to go, and I'm just going to softly do that because I don't.
Nice. So yeah, in real life, I have trouble when the ball's going further than a few feet across the table.
So the yellow thing can work to your advantage, but if you rely on it too much, it seems like if I'm playing online, the real skill in this game is setting up your next shot.
Yep.
And like if you're playing against good people,
just like in pool.
Yeah, just like pool, and that's something that I struggle with personally. So like if I'm playing online, I get matched up with the high-end pros. I can do all right, but I lose every game because I don't know how to set up my next shot. Like I've seen guys, they know how to put the right spin on the ball, and it just goes back to where they want it to be.
Oh.
So like here, this should be...
Is that an illegal shot?
Yeah, technically it is in this.
See, that's a ball and hand rule then. That's weird that it'll only let you play. They put a nice relaxing soundtrack with it. I like that. So how much is this game on the Xbox Marketplace?
Well, for Xbox, it's $13. I think that's what it is as well on Steam and PlayStation 4. And it came out a couple months ago. I just kind of screwed myself. I think the one thing I noticed, I don't know if I'd say it's a complaint, I just kind of wish it was in the game, is I wish they had some sort of shot feedback on the controller.
Yeah.
Where you felt the weight of, like, the amount of, you know what I'm saying? Because when you have a powerful strike, it doesn't feel any different to where, like, if you were going to have a soft strike.
Yeah.
And I wish they had a way to put something in the game where it would, like, thud, you know, kind of like when you shoot a gun in Call of Duty. Here's something different that apparently I didn't know about. That ball stays in.
Yeah, that's
pretty
normal.
Every other time that I've played, like, I will place this here. And if you win, okay, you don't call your pocket in 8-ball in this.
Okay.
But if you know you're going to win, it does this little animation that shows. And that's game.
Nice.
Yeah.
So does it make it any more difficult? Like I heard you could hear the beating, like your heartbeat.
No, it doesn't do anything other than just like, hey.
It should like massively vibrate your controller.
Yeah, it
and
should.
Stuff. That'd be kind of cool.
There's no like, so after the game's over with, this is the main menu. It's just a practice. Okay. So go back here and there's a career mode. Okay, so I've started the amateur. There's 8-ball and there's 9-ball. If you get basically different routes and players that you could match up against. And there's achievements like within each opponent. So like with the first one, I won the game and I pot a ball further than 160 centimeters. So the thing, I committed a foul. I think I had a scratch. Or I didn't strike like it's a foul if you hit the opponent's ball first.
Yeah. So
that's kind of cool. Like there's a lot of different options for single player. If you don't want to play against someone else, you've got to, I think, progress obviously to unlock the other things. Something else that's kind of interesting. So like if you want to play a quick game, let's just say like I'm going to play US 8-ball and I'm going to match up against the amateur. If it can't find an opponent, it gives you the option to go up against what is a DNA AI character. And from what I understand, it's supposed to be like a compilation of people within that skill range, like what they would do. And so like it's probably not going to find an amateur player right now. So like it says, do you want to play against a DNA character? I can say yeah. And then it's going to find like an AI character that would match up well with me.
That's pretty cool.
That's based off of, I think,
off of some other player's profile.
See,
it's a pool version of Drivatar.
It kind of is.
That's pretty cool.
Except in pool, there's a lot more limitations, so it doesn't seem as jank as it does like in a Drivatar, you know, with Forza. That was a big complaint people had with Forzas.
Well, if you're racing against higher level players, it actually works out really well.
Does it?
But when you're racing with low level guys, most of them just try to cut you off on every corner.
Yeah.
Which with pool, I mean, it does seem like it would make more sense.
So this is the person it matched me up with, and they're running the table, as you can tell. See, I would never do this shot, and they got it.
That's probably the shot I would go for if I saw it. Now this one, I have no idea what he's gonna do. He's kind of stuck.
You should turn around and go for that purple ball behind him, but
I probably would have played defense there and just tried to make you get yours.
Okay, so see if this follows through.
So see, that one didn't show you. So basically, when you hit the ball, it shows the first one, not where the second one's going to be.
Yeah.
That's good.
So it doesn't like give everything away, but it gives enough to give you a general idea.
So combo shots, you still got to line up like for real.
Yeah. So here I can hopefully. Man, I'm not getting.
You're too close right there.
Oh, too hard. See. Ooh, slop. I'll take it. And also another thing, like you can't tell from here, and even if I pull up, it won't let me see. But I can circle around and get an idea that I should be able to make this shot.
Yeah.
And I hit it way too hard. The tap. That's a kind of a weird feel, just getting that ability to just lightly hit a ball. This is the only thing I wish it did a little bit better job at, was just showing the okay, that's not gonna work.
That was a good shot.
That was a good soft touch. Yeah. See, in real life, could never make this shot.
Good thing it's got the little lines on there, so you can. Yeah, that definitely helps.
And you know what? I'd be curious to see, like, you play this for a month.
Oh.
You play this for a month and then go play a game of pool and see, like, how much this actually helps you out. Like, learning how to take appropriate angles on the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, this
I'd imagine it would help some. Oh, those are hard shots for me.
Really?
Yeah, those are the hardest shots on the pool table for me, is where you got so much table.
He won. Well.
Oh, defeat.
Yes, humiliation. We can play one more real quick.
Let's do a 9-ball or something else.
Something different.
Yeah.
You want to do 9-ball or killer or black ball?
Either 9-ball or killer.
Let's do 9-ball. Okay. Oops.
Dang, you got some.
So did I?
No, as long as you hit the lowest ball first, anything's good.
Okay.
In 9-ball.
Interesting.
So you can ricochet that into the 9-ball and win right away.
Oh, that's what you have to do, huh?
I mean, you don't have to. You can run the table, but as long as you hit the lowest ball first and get the 9-ball in first, you win.
So the object is to be the first person to sink the 9-ball. Then.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know how to play 9-ball.
So does this kind of give you instructions on how to play, or?
That's one thing I wish they had, and it seems like it doesn't have a tutorial from what I've investigated.
See, I'm gonna try to bring this all the way back down the table and see if I can't slop the 9-ball in.
Oh my goodness! And he scratched.
Oh, I scratched.
That was a nice shot, but I'll take the victory. No, actually, it doesn't count.
No.
That's all that happened.
Man, almost won it on my first shot.
What? Did I just win? take it. I'll take it.
That was the luckiest shot I have ever seen. You did get an achievement.
Xbox, record that. All right, so that is this is Pure Pool in a nutshell, and I think it's a fun, kind of relaxing game, very chill, and be nice just to kick back, have some beers with it and whatnot. I don't know. Any other questions? Any other comments? Anything?
No, not that I can think of. It looks like a good, pretty realistic pool sim, minus that last shot.
That was realistic. It was all planned. I just forgot to call bank.
You're like, did I just win?
Did I just win? Really?
Wait, what?
All right. Well, thanks for watching this video, guys, and take it easy.